Greetings, Africa. My name is Nyazungu. Welcome to the Chartered Vendor Podcast, where we talk about everything business, house, and everything else which affects our businesses on daily basis. Today, I've got an interesting topic. I hope you are okay. I hope you are doing business well. Yes, you notice what is happening in America. How has it affected your business as well? Donald Trump is turning America upside down. Hence, it's also affecting most of the parts of the world. The banning of USAID, a lot of USAID, and a lot of things which are being changed in terms of policy-wise, foreign policy, etc. Russian war, Ukraine war. We've got also our own war in Africa, DRC war. But today I just want to talk about one of my favorite countries in Africa, that's Zambia. And I'm saying why you should actually consider investing in Zambia. So I've been in Zambia, I've been operating in Zambia since 2020 during COVID-19. I went there, started my business that side, and I tell you, Zambia is a very, very interesting country, and it's a very stable country, and I'm enjoying Zambia. So number one, why should you actually invest in Zambia? In Zambia, there are a lot of business opportunities. I know most of the people, they'll actually say, what are the opportunities which are there in Zambia? So you look at it right now with what was happening with El Nino. I think Kariba was dry. And as a developing country, automatically, Zambia still needs a lot of energy. Their energy sector, you can invest in it, especially solar. And if you notice, most of the energy products, especially solar, are duty-free. That's the reason why you should actually invest in Zambia. And I tell you, you will never regret. Then also, besides energy sector, they've got only 15% of their arable land is currently under agriculture, which means you are left with 85% of the land which you can actually explore. So if you're into farming, if you're looking to advance into farming, Zambia is your place. And the climate is so fine. You're going to enjoy your cropping, animal husbandry. There's a lot of opportunities in terms of agriculture. And another sector which I won't leave is the mining sector. You look at it, Zambia has been one of the biggest producers of copper, but they also have a vast reserves of gold, etc., especially in the copper belt. So I want you to invest in Zambia. And I think, to me, all those sectors also, and you look at it also, manufacturing. It's a booming economy. It's an economy which is still growing. So the manufacturing sector requires some players. And one thing which I like about Zambia, they're not copycats. And also competition is a bit less as compared to other African countries. And another sector which I think you must also invest into is construction. I'm just mentioning a few sectors, but almost every sector has got an opportunity in Zambia. Construction industry, look at Zambia. Currently, they've got 30 plus malls in Lusaka only. I also read an article which I was actually saying is 245 plus, but I'll mention the 30 which I actually know. A lot of malls, proper malls. If you're in Zimbabwe, not those kind of malls like Kwame Mall and Century Malls. We're talking about real malls here. And these are real malls, not those small shops which masquerade as malls. No, we're not talking about those ones. So this is the first reason which you should actually invest into Zambia. Then another reason why you should actually get into Zambia, point number 2, any investor or any company is actually looking for stability. When I'm talking about stability, it's both economy and political stability. If you look at Zambia, I think it's one of the countries which have actually changed political power and smoothly without any challenges. If you notice right now, there's political stability. There's never been challenges in terms of politics as far as politics is concerned. And also, if you look at economy-wise, look at their currency. It's rare when you see probably Kwacha actually dropping by 5 points or 10 points at once. Their currency is so stable, hence also it makes their economy so stable. That side actually can use your money, and after using your money as well in Zambia, you can also even repatriate your profits to your native countries without any challenges. So it makes it a better investment. You need to invest in those kind of countries. If you look at it also, I still remember one day I was in a bank. I was in Stewart, and so in the Stewart Bank, it's Stanbic Bank in Lusaka. That's my bank in Lusaka. So whilst I was there, as a typical Zimbabwean, I started asking, and I said I wanted to withdraw 50,000 kwacha. So I asked them, how much should I withdraw? He laughed at me, and he actually laughed because I said, how much should I withdraw? And I want to know probably your banking charges. And then they started laughing to me and they said, you are a Zimbabwean. Then I said, yes, I'm a Zimbabwean. Then they actually said, no, you can withdraw all your money at once. So that's another advantage which you can actually consider in Zambia. Stability is key. Things are stable. And also, you can look at the peace in Zambia. I think Zambia is one of the most peaceful countries in Southern Africa. Not only Southern Africa, but actually in Africa. It's safe that side. I've never experienced any robbery. I've never experienced any kind of situations which are out of the box. Yes, also crime rate is actually at its lowest level in Zambia. That's another reason why you should actually consider investing in Zambia. So besides that, on number 4, you look at it, Zambia as well. Zambia borders with 8 countries in Africa. And I think that's one of the countries with a lot of neighbors besides DRC, obviously, which has got about 9 neighbors. But when you look at Zambia, Zambia borders with DRC, they borders with Tanzania, they borders with Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Namibia, Angola, and Tanzania. Yeah. So you look at eight countries which are actually sharing a border with Zambia. And also, if you look at Tanzania, they've got Dar es Salaam, where there's a port. So when you look at it, even right now, Zambia has got a lot of neighbors. So it makes you central. If you want to have your company, probably you want your company to be in Southern Africa, it makes it easy because Zambia becomes central. Zambia becomes the heart of Southern Africa, and actually it helps you to border with a lot of countries as well. And just to add on that actually makes it, I've got a fascinating story. I was about to import a car and wanted to import it directly into Zimbabwe. And in Zimbabwe, the duty which I was actually charged was almost $9,000. And for the same car, the duty which I was charged in Zambia, it's $1,500 because of its proximity to Tanzania. So why can't you consider investing in Zambia? Then another point, if you look at Zambia, it's easy to set up your business in Zambia. When I'm saying setting up a business, I've tried to do business in other countries whereby just opening a company requires probably more than $10,000. And probably for you to start operating in those kind of countries, you need about 14 days, a whole fortnight, a whole month trying to set up a company. But to the contrary, in Zambia, 48 hours, you should be able to actually register a company, access your ZRA, which is your taxes. And also, there are we don't have a lot of requirements as far as setting up a business is concerned. You are also, there's no law which requires you to share shareholding with the local people. So what it means is you can have 900% of your shareholding as a foreigner. The only law which is there is for you to have at least a Zambian director as part of your company, which is easy. It's not very difficult. The Zambian director is just coming in to help you register your company. They are not coming to dictate anything in your company. So it's easy to set up a business in Zambia with probably $1,000. You can actually set up a business. And also, whilst I'm talking about setting up, rentals are very cheap in Zambia. There's not much as far as rentals are concerned. And you look at it, you can even rent a full house, which you can actually use as your offices at probably something like $650 to $900, which is far much less as compared to South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Botswana. So Zambia is a destination, and Zambia is a growing economy, and you need to be in Zambia. Then also, when you look at Zambia, I even the taxes also they are also reasonable. It's not much when it comes to taxes as well. You've got it's a flexible country, and also there are also tax havens for various industry like construction, manufacturing, etc. You register a company today, you can also enjoy tax waivers which are there in Zambia. Then on another note, the Zambian economy has got young and very educated workforce. So I think when you want to set up a business, it's very, very important to look at where are you going to get the labor from. So if you look at Zambia, I'm a Zimbabwean, but I noticed that most of the Zambians, they actually speak English better than Zimbabweans. And there are a lot of universities which are there. Why do they speak English that much? Probably you'd want to know. In Zambia, there are 72 official languages. So when I'm talking to you like this, there are actually families in Zambia. Most of the families, probably someone is married from Tonga, but they are actually Nyanja. It simply means that these people, they cannot hear each other. So they've got no choice but to speak in English in their household. But they're still Zambians. So if we've got 72 official languages, English becomes an important language for almost everyone. So most of the Zambians, they are fluent when it comes to English. So it's a plus for you, and it's a young workforce, and it's a dynamic workforce. Most of them, they are very educated, which is also going to help you in Zambia. Then, last but not least, I enjoy Zambian food, especially the matebeto. You look at it, they'll give you all sorts of vegetables. I enjoy their fish. Probably it's from Kariba, I don't know. But that's Zambia for you. So why are you waiting? Why can't you invest in Zambia today? Although, yes, it's a country with a lot of pros, but I also mention one or two cons in Zambia, especially when it comes to holidays. Oh, Zambians, they love their holidays. And I think it's a country which has got a youth day, Mother's Day. No, Women's Day. It's actually an official holiday in Zambia. They also have got a National Day of Prayer, a Youth Day. But anyway, those are just the small holidays, and they won't affect you to do business. And also, when you're getting into Zambia, you should be skeptical when it comes to also employing, and because most of them actually in Zambia, they like their rest, and like most of the African countries, we're still a bit laid back in terms of work culture, etc. But overall, I tell you, you will never be disappointed. I'll tell you, my experience in Zambia has been amazing. I feel at home. Foreigners, they are free to do whatever they are doing, so long if it's legal, so long if you're promoting Zambia, you will never find it difficult for you to operate in Zambia. So why are you waiting? You need to be in Zambia, where you can actually enjoy operating business. They have actually said, one Zambia, one nation. So why are you waiting? I want to invite you, be part of Zambia, be part of the African story. Let us help them build an economy which is going to be which is going to help our economy overall as Africa to grow. So why waiting? Please come to Zambia. Thank you so much. My name is Nyazungu. Thank you for watching this podcast. We'll keep giving you informative information. We'll give you information, and we've got a lot to share as far as entrepreneurship, sales, and marketing is concerned. So we'll be sharing a lot of these snippets. We'll be sharing also another destination. Probably, if keep watching, probably be sharing about South Africa. We'll be sharing about Mozambique. So thank you so much, guys. Until next time, it's Nyazungu out. Remember to subscribe so that you can watch and you don't miss any of our podcasts. Thank you so much, guys.